Oh my god, persistence blew up. Who would have seen that coming?
Yeah, it's all of a
Ah!
sudden 50 wood elves pop out of the ground and stab
The
him.
power of
No.
Maui
Jump out of the
Wowie
way.
kills
Scene,
persistence.
scene goes on for far too long. It's been
Yeah.
like 5 minutes. They're still going.
I feel like this is karma from some other dimension.
I'm
I
gonna
look,
say, here
I
we
look,
go again.
I look to the side. There's just because I was at a dinner table, so there's just a bowl covered in blood.
It's very in line for wood elves to come out of nowhere and kill you, and you never know why, because you did something like fucking piss on a tree, and they're like, kill him. That was
It's
sacred
his
tree.
own special book of grudges.
Well,
I mean,
that's what the wood elves do in the lore. Like Bretonia's like, we're getting killed for no reason. We don't know why.
if I wanted to remove really wanted to remove Lev's character, all I would need to do is just have an imp pop up and be like, "You've been reassigned."
Contract's been
Yeah,
revoked.
that's a valid
You have been
option.
recalled to
I'm like,
division.
well, that stinks. Okay, well, take care. I wouldn't even say that stinks. It's like, oh, all right. Well, good luck, everyone.
Such is business.
But anyway, so last we left off, Mr. Nenalis Toctum, servant to House Dumont, was being led through the sewers by some friendly fellows that he met in the uh, in said sewers as he was hunting rats, I believe.
Need to be plump.
Yes, they certainly need to be that. So, and you decided to follow them, right?
Well, he invited me somewhere. It's like a fight club or something.
Okay. Um, so they lead you through the twisting passages underneath Villapanche, uh, and they get to a wider section of the sewers with a big river of where kind of like the river water is diverted to like sweep everything away, and they've got
Oh,
a boat. Um, and they get in and gesture for you to get in with them.
I will be pulling out my book as we're walking along, and I will write Jock a message. Uh, Hello, Jock. I ran into some friends. I'm going to a club in this weird sewer. Uh, yeah. I left Douglas, or wait, Doug at the market. He has a backpack full of oranges. If you need to find me, the birds will show you. Yours truly, Tenalis. Wait,
Oh, are you still
scratch that
concentrating on
out.
the birds?
I never stopped.
Okay.
I got an hour, or how
Yeah.
long? I don't know. You do the timeline. It's up to you.
I mean, you can always recast it, so I'm just gonna assume that
Oh no, I don't have a spell slot.
Oh,
One spell slot was on charm, one was on the birds, and one was on the armor before I talked to these guys. So I'd have to
okay,
rest, and then they'd fade.
okay. Um, I think it's been. Let's just see how long it's been in the market. Like 20 minutes to get to this point, and then maybe another 10 traveling through the sewers with them. So we'll say you've got 30 minutes left as you're arriving at your destination.
Yeah,
Uh,
Jock's gonna be like harassed. There's gonna be like two birds that show up, and they're gonna like kind of peck him in the head a little bit.
I hear the message, right?
Yeah.
you will, yeah. We'll get to that when that happens. For you.
Right.
Once I finished my thing, I was like, yours truly. I write Tenalis, and I was like, oh, I scribble it out and put Nihilus, and I close the book,
Okay.
and I get in the
Uh,
boat.
all right. So let me go ahead and put you on the map here. And I'll go ahead and put the rest of the party as well. Or the party actually has true sight, doesn't it? So let me adjust your vision. Or I guess I'll just show you what Tenalis sees because you can. There you go.
I don't. This token's not the Tenalis token, or the Tenalis token, because like
Yeah.
I just made it a minion because the Tenalis token didn't want to change.
Mhm.
He's set in his ways.
Yeah. So there's a boat here.
I'll just cover him up. Wait, oops, I can't do that. Let's see here.
I got some sort of warning about hardware acceleration and unsupported browsers. And
slow it
oh
down.
god, is this page not loading well? Oh fuck nuggets.
The
Sarah,
Tenalis
you love
token.
making maps.
It's a good thing I'm lazy as fuck, so you don't have these issues in my games.
Yeah, the Tenalis token is like indomitable. You can't go over him or anything. I guess I'll also just do that.
Yeah,
Oh.
your computer
I don't
isn't
think it
working
matters.
as hard as Thur does.
I think it's fine. I can see decently far. I don't know if it
Yeah,
matters.
I've updated your token to have the correct vision.
Okay,
Is anybody else having these problems beside Cusco?
works for me. I can see abuse slave.
Didn't you have this problem before?
I've had many problems with different things.
I'm pretty sure you actually had this exact problem before.
Somebody did.
No, that
Huge
was
hardware.
Rack.
I'm gonna let's try this again. I know Rack had problems with a different map.
I think it was because didn't we have to have you clear your browser cache and then just refresh everything?
It works. It's just it was going incredibly slowly.
Okay.
But so long as I'm not clicking on anything on this map, I think I should be okay.
Okay. So they kind of the fan this guy in the robe is gonna walk through the passage, and the guy without a shirt here is gonna motion for you to follow him.
Oh, the guy with the shirt, of course.
Yes. Says come along.
Oh, do.
I've got the group flag.
Thank you. Let's see. So as you come in here, you see an arena stained with blood and bits of corpses. There's a fresh corpse of some elf lying in a pool of presumably their blood at the bottom. And you can see across the way there's a couple of other prisoners in cages. They look up as you pass, but make no comment.
Gasp! Obama Runts Jr.
Yeah, there he is. Let's see. So he'll go in here and then through this passage.
I'm gonna look over there and are these guys prisoners? Okay.
Yes. So there's
I thought
cages
they're
here.
big shots. It's like, oh, these are
No,
like
no.
non-humans in charge.
They're
Okay,
they're
it looks
they're
like
they're in cages. They're prisoners.
Oh, they look pretty cool in their cages.
Okay.
Man, I should like just start digging a hole in my yard and I should just make a cave down there.
I tried to do that at my house when I was a kid, but my mom stopped me because there are rattlesnakes in the East Bay.
Oh.
Yeah, I wanted to make a hobbit hole and everything.
Oh. Well, that was dramatic. That sounds like normal PvP. Is like, 'cause the big event's coming up. It was 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that fight's over.
Huzzah!
I saw the message. Yeah.
That's what a man.
No, this is all very interesting things underneath Villapanche. How did this all get here?
We have our ways. Our mistress will explain everything, I'm sure.
A woman in charge of you? She must be impressive.
Yeah, she's quite impressive.
Oh, okay.
He goes up to this guy over here, and you can hear them whispering to each other. And then he goes in the store here and comes back out with a woman who comes out and then sits on this throne and then turns to the fan. I'm gonna have to talk to myself a little bit. It's like,
Yeah.
And what have you brought before me today? We found this one wandering the sewers. It looks like some sort of construct of the necromancers. Perhaps they'd be interested in it, knowing that they're. If we brought it back here because we thought they might want it back. It's like, And what are you? I see you bear the crest of House Dumont, yes?
I am but a humble servant and slave knight to the noble house of Dumont.
Hmm.
I was simply in the sewers collecting rats and performing other vital errands for my liege.
And what does House Dumont want in Villapanche? It's pretty far from the capital.
Oh, it's not my place to tell, as I do not know.
Hmm. Well, we'll get your secrets one way or another. You, get Maxine. Have her take a look at him. It's like, yes, ma'am. And this guy's gonna go in here and come out with another person. It's like, yes, Morin, what do you want? Maxine. My followers have brought one of your constructs. It's been they found wandering the sewers. What do you make of it? And she kind of looks at you and says, I don't, that's not one of mine. It's House Dumont. I'm sure they have their own necromancer that made that. It's like, all right, but perhaps you could make use of it since they seem to be so careless with it. It's like, it might have some useful information for us to help with our plans.
It is
Uh,
all quite strange. I was told I'd be fighting things in a pit.
uh, we might get to that.
Oh, okay. I must tell
First,
you that I shouldn't be here too long. I am on errands.
yes, we'll send you on your way soon enough. Do your errands often include fighting in pits?
Well, this is a guilty variance of mine.
Hmm.
Isn't it probably not wise?
Who made you? What necromancer raised you?
Oh, must have been there's a few hands. Who was the first? It must have been. Let's see here. Alzador.
Alzador. I'm not familiar with that name.
He's an eccentric.
Hmm. Let me have a look at you. And she's gonna come up. But did you roll for like your like setting up your fake things?
I
I
think
just put on a beard.
I think somebody else did for all of us.
Yeah, I think Elijah rolled a 28 deception for your raiment.
Yeah, that was for the he was rolling deception, but it was for disguise kit.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is then specifically for the magical runes that he put on you. That I think
I'm
Oh,
didn't.
I think you said I put those on
I-
since I know
Yeah.
I don't
how to
think
do
you.
that.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
I
think
didn't
you had
roll
to
I
for
put
didn't
it
have
on.
you
anything.
roll. Okay.
No.
So I'm gonna need you to you can roll either Arcana or Deception to try and to see how good of a fake you put on.
Oh, I didn't
Civil disgrace.
talent into for deception, but it's a higher number, so.
Oh,
What is with the crits
Does it-
at very opportune
doesn't
times for
matter.
this? All
doesn't
right.
matter
Listen,
when you roll
this city is
20.
now our main base because we just get crits all the time here. We are only
Mhm.
doing stuff in this city from now on.
We are going to die.
We are
next
relocating. We are going to
If-
erect defenses against the wood elves so that persistence isn't murdered.
If this is underneath Villapanche, imagine what's underneath the other place, Kaime. Yeah.
We know what's
Crater.
underneath
Kaime,
Kaime.
the
It
other
was a
one.
portal that we destroyed.
Yeah, it
Well,
got
no,
blown up.
I meant the little capital. Oh.
Oh, Alvarez?
basically.
Oh, gods. Alvarez is
No,
gonna...
not Alvarez. In Montalban.
Plateau.
In
Oh,
Plateau,
Bateau.
or
Montalban.
Oh, yeah,
Bateau,
probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine what's under there. Imagine what
I
weird
have
labyrinths
been. I
are
haven't been
all
able to talk
over.
to Tenalis yet to update my theories. So.
This reminds me when I talked about the labyrinths underneath the land.
so yeah, she's going to examine the runes and various magical markings that you put on, and she'll cast detect magic and kind of look you up and down with that, and it's like, yes, I can see what's going on here. Come, look into my eyes, little slave knight.
Oh, I'm
And
afraid
she
I don't have those anymore.
and
Can
My
I?
eyes are covered by a hood.
yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I love how Tenalis went from not knowing he's undead to just playing along with everybody saying that he's undead. Because he thinks his disguise is just that good.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
1 second, I gotta check. Let's see here. Alright, knowledge of past life will not apply to this, because that is only skills. Alright. Alright.
Okay. Let's see. Does she know that you succeeded on the wisdom save?
Well, my eyes are covered, so obviously not. I got a hood that covers up my face, and then there's just a beard coming out of the hole.
Yeah. Uh, let's see. It's the caster. No. If a spell fails, D&D 5e. This is somewhat important.
What's the spell? Depends on the spell.
Gaius.
I
Good God.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah. Zone of Truth. Okay, so Zone of Truth specifically says that
Zone
they
of
know.
Truth does, yes, but Chaos doesn't. The intention is usually for Chaos is like, hey, they succeed on your save. Okay, you can't tell them what to do, so continue on with the rest. Like, players
If
know.
I may offer, I could roll deception again and pretend.
Yeah, I mean that's what, if she doesn't know from like the magic not taking hold, then I would
It doesn't, unless it
Okay.
states specifically, then the caster doesn't know that they
I
succeeded.
think
Yeah.
so. Does this spell have like any verbal or like any cues I can notice that she's casting a spell?
yes it does. It has a verbal component.
All right. Well, there are weird rules that never really apply, but it's like as a reaction, you can do an Arcana, and like if the DC is good enough, I think it's probably a save DC. You can see if you know what the spell is. I'm gonna use my
Yeah.
reaction to fail.
Oh,
Okay.
the dichotomy.
So she
Well-
looks. Yeah.
I think she must be a gypsy or wait, that's racist. She must be
A Vistani.
A Vistani.
I'm sorry. Are you saying Tenalis draws the line at racism with all the other stuff he's okay
no,
with?
we've had that discussion with Cell. That's what that is, and I appreciate it.
Well,
Cell, thank you.
you know, might be a gypsy in the crowd.
There might be, yes. It's very likely. Who knows? No, because now you're quit. Never mind. Fuck off.
I apologize to your people as they are amongst the Jews always being killed. So sorry about that.
Oh, just stop digging. Just stop
What?
digging.
You remember?
anybody
I'm
like to
right
hear?
here.
I'm just saying,
I
if it
am a
wasn't the Jews, it was
dwarf
the
and
gypsies that were being
the
scapegoated
whole
in history.
You're
God.
not wrong, but you also don't need to say it.
You gotta stop
I
saying the
am a
word.
dwarf.
I'm right here.
It's-
You didn't. I knew there's somebody in the crowd left.
I know, but say Romani. Don't save a slur.
I don't even know.
I know you don't. I know
I
you're
know
in
more
North
about
Dakota.
Native Americans. I'll say that the Cherokee. There might be she's a Cherokee shaman.
We're way off topic.
You learn something new every day.
Not if you're
Yeah.
Cell.
I suppose not. Okay.
I learned a few things. I don't know what I learned
Yeah.
recently, but I learned
I
something.
laugh because it's like, man, what is Tenalis based off of in life? And it's really just this is Cell as an undead.
That's all of his characters, though.
It's every now and then I need to remind myself that Cell could probably count the number of people of color he's seen on one hand, just from living in North Dakota.
I worked with a black guy for a
Is-
day.
A singular.
Just
Yeah.
the one?
Well, he quit the next guy.
He-
I don't know if that was my fault. Or
No,
something.
just the one guy.
Well, I
You've only
saw
seen what?
I
Like,
saw a black guy like last week. He asked me to take a
I-
picture for him.
I feel like I've seen more. I saw more black people yesterday than you saw in your entire life, apparently.
It's very
What the
likely.
Well, I
hell
mean,
have we
I
gone to?
watch media, so I've seen like.
I need to remind you, we're recording this.
Yeah.
Oh, what great!
I've
what great-
watched media, and when I go to the capital city, there's more black people out there.
Okay. Well, demographics of North Dakota aside, this woman is casting a spell on you.
We never thought of like a marginalized group in this area. We just been doing orcs or something.
Everybody's marginalized except
It's-
for
We don't need.
the
We
humans.
don't, and we don't need to.
They're literally a human supremacist slaver
she
empire.
must
Everybody else is
be-
marginalized.
Let's see here.
We've gone over this explicitly with some of these characters.
One
They're
second.
not sexist. They're super speciesist.
Okay, all right. I found a slur. She must be from Warrenville.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
Okay.
Wow.
Those are your people, though.
Yeah, but they're marginalized.
Yeah, but
Anyways.
not by you, I would think.
All of this
okay.
immediate-
Wait,
I
I found
just
another
wanted to
slur.
put-
She's just from Montalban.
I really want to put it on the record that this all just stemmed from would the person who cast Gaius know that they passed the test. Like,
I'm just trying to figure out our skull shape here.
No.
That was not a good joke.
Probably right. I'll accept the
Ah.
L.
Um,
It is my privilege.
okay, do we need to... Alright. Lev, do we need to do some diversity training
Let's
in this guild?
rewind to session
Oh.
0.
sweet Nurgle, please.
I
I'm
mean, I
pro
did
unity
ask-
if that helps.
That is positive, yeah.
Oh.
Alrighty. Anyways, now that we've gone through this, what's your decision on the guys?
I think it's more interesting if she doesn't know that it didn't work. And I'll let
Thank
you
God.
try and roleplay it working.
Well,
Uh,
either way, I don't think she's a very good spellcaster. I can tell. She's like, man, I don't recognize that. She must be nonsense.
okay. But she's gonna look into your eyes, and they glow with necromantic power as she tries to assert dominance over the necromancy that is animating you. But
Sorry, I'm
Uh,
taken.
Yeah, but it is not the kind of necromancy that she thinks it is, and so her words as she commands you to obey her and serve her and tell her everything you know washes over you like water around a rock, and you are unmoved by her commands. Uh, and then when she finishes casting the spell and the magic has decided, she says, "Well, now you should be a bit more compliant. So tell me, uh, you don't know where why your masters have come here?
Nope.
You haven't heard anything?
Like I
Overheard
said,
anything?
it's not my place to know.
Hmm. Well,
If you're trying to find something out, I'm afraid you've abducted the wrong servants.
hmm.
I mean,
Well,
that's kind of true.
let's keep this little exchange between us, and
Well,
we'll,
if you want a pinky promise on it.
if that makes you feel better, we can pinky promise on it. Yes.
Oh, you got nice hands.
Oh,
Ever
thank
Who
you. I
does your
moisturize
nails?
them. As a necromancer, I am very keenly aware of the ways in which the body decays even while alive, and I prefer to protect myself as much as possible. So I'm impressed that you noticed, though. It must be a
And that fragrance, is that rune weed?
why, yes. I'm surprised you noticed. Most undead constructs like yourself don't have a sense of smell.
I was
The
given
Dumont
a
must have spent
nose of a
extra on you.
mastiff.
Ah, that makes sense. So are you a bloodhound then?
It's a bit wet.
Hmm. Um, Here, let me examine it.
Oh no, I'm afraid you can't. I'm a bit shy.
Uh, well, that is an order, so off with the helmet. Let me
What
see
are
your
you
face.
what are you talking about?
I'm ordering you to take off your helmet.
No, no, I'm afraid I can't.
Uh, yes, you can.
The helmet stays on, I'm sorry. I must apologize. This is quite awkward, but it's got to stay on.
I would
Is
pay
it
to see this necromancer's face right now.
is it attached? What?
Well, I just like my
What?
privacy.
Privacy? What is this? You don't get privacy as an undead slave, especially not one bound to my will.
Well, you don't use the S word. That's quite rude.
You said it.
No, no, no. Tails is not
Are
going
you
to
sa-
sit there
are you
and
saying
say
that
the right
you
I
can
thing.
am
say
a
it, but I
slave
can't?
knight, not a slave. Come on, that
Oh,
is a
big
higher station.
difference.
I puts me above the riffraff, but not high enough to know what the Dumonts are doing.
You are meat given purpose. Now obey my commands.
I mean, what are you? She told you to do this.
Uh, are you looking at
It's
Morin or
literally, it's a
because it
it's a
Well,
parent
I
talking to
point
a
to her, and then
toddler.
I point to more, and I point to her as like you're listening to her. You're me giving a purpose too, you know.
It's
Is it,
talking
isn't
to a
it isn't it
toddler.
strange how life works that way? The gods give us purpose, and then we do the things, you know, and whether we know it or not.
uh, and she looks, okay. I think she's got enough to figure out that the Gaius didn't work. It's like, what are you? Put him in chains. I'll need to examine him further. Something's
Oh
off with
no,
this one.
He's defective. Let's send him back.
I would probably be a bad idea to arrest me in such a manner. I am under privilege of House Dumont, and they are aware of where I am.
Oh, they are they?
He's wearing a wire. Is this about to get into a hostage situation?
Look,
It very well might.
if you want this to go nicely, you should just let me go.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Are you sure, on consequence of death, that you are confident in that statement?
I am quite confident in that statement.
Oh, that's a shame. You're so nice.
And she's to shout, the guard, seize him.
Okay, okay. Won't be my doing, I'm afraid. So here you go.
Uh, what are you doing?
I'm just like presenting my hands for the
Oh, okay.
shackles.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna put you in shackles, and they're going to, I guess, march you back over to here
Please
and
do
put
be
you in a
gentle.
cage. We'll put you over here. So you've got your own individual cage.
Nice.
Put him in 2 cages.
And then they're gonna walk away.
Hey, babe, wait, come back. Oh. Okay.
Yes, what is it?
Now, let's say hypothetically that you were to let me go and I was to be very nice to you and maybe perhaps recommend you to service within the Dumans. How would you feel about that? A
Roll a
very
luck
good
check.
hiring program.
Roll a d20.
Oh, just a D20 in general? Okay.
Yeah.
Not a
Well,
persuasion.
because it
Okay.
depends on other factors, whether it's
Wouldn't
even
matter.
possible to persuade him or not. Yeah. He says, "No, my service is already bound to another. You
You
just sit
guys
tight
must
right
be
there."
you guys must be actually listening to some big wigs. You guys are hard to crack.
And he's gonna leave as well.
Hmm. I'm gonna pull out my book, write to Jack. Jack, something's off with these guys. It might be a problem. They are not afraid of the Dumont, and I can't convince them to be nice to me.
Okay. Uh,
I'm afraid this might be a meddling of some aberration or probably greater power. It's probably not good.
so the dragonborn lady in the other cage is gonna look over at you and say, "So, what's your story?"
Oh, who are you?
I asked first.
Oh, but I'm a guest, so I want to know first.
I feel like you're just as much a guest as me.
Yes, but I'm newer.
Hmm. Oh,
This
very
is a
well.
standoff. Are you sure you want to go down this path? I'm quite good at this.
Fine. My name is I'm Private Elena Rudnikova. I'm a soldier of the UDDC, though I was captured uh, and taken prisoner by the Alvarez. Um, I was held prisoner in the prison. I'm looking at the name. The Fortress of Servitude. Uh, I've been a slave ever since, just waiting for my chance.
So
But
these
if
guys are allied with Alvarez?
I don't think so. They seem to be some sort of secret society.
Do
They,
you
uh, they,
think a giant floating eyeball is in charge of them or something?
uh, I'm not sure. It seems like the woman is in charge.
Yes, but what if a beholder button is in charge of her? I'm just bouncing ideas around. There's a lot of things
Uh,
that could be in charge.
if there is, then I have not heard of it.
I'll have to keep a lookout for tentacles. Maybe it's just vampires.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
gonna write your name in my book really fast. And I'm gonna write her name down to Jock. I'm gonna just tell Jock about her.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit here, I guess, for if I
Okay.
get a short rest.
Sir Cartier, it looks like you've received a message. You've gone a bit quiet and looked off into the distance a bit. What's
Yeah, so let's
going on?
go back to you guys over
And
here.
I've been waiting to.
Ooh,
I've been waiting for when it's back to us.
Okay. So you're
At this stage, I'm still with the party, correct? Just to make sure.
you are still with the party, yeah.
Okay.
Um. So let's see. So what would you be talking to the mayor still about, like planning and details and things? Because you just
Right.
concluded your negotiations.
yeah. Look over at Jock. If Jock has like a faraway look in his eyes, like he just received a message.
It's just sort of like a distracted look at first, and then when he sends the next message, it's kind like I just reach up and I just sort of like pinch the bridge of my nose.
Everything
Bird's
all
gonna sit
right,
on your head.
Master Cartier?
Yes, yes, everything is
Send more
as
birds in here.
expected.
They're gonna keep on coming
Uh,
out of the chimney.
It's like, are these your birds? Would you mind?
They are one of our allies' birds. Sir Cartier, is there?
There's one more bird.
Another and another.
Would you
Another
care
one.
to? I imagine that Tenalis has sent you a message. Would you care to relay what it is?
It appears he has gotten himself into trouble.
Ah, well then. I believe that we have corresponded enough for today. We will have any further coordinations over the diplomacy pouch. If you'll excuse us, we need to take care of whatever this matter has arisen within your city with one of our allies.
Is there anything I can do to help? As a show
We
of good
will
faith,
let you
perhaps.
know. Are you aware of any elements that might try to start trouble with a 7-foot tall undead construct?
No, can't say that I am.
Well, then in that
If
case, we might be doing you a favor, Sir Mayor.
I don't know that I like the sound of that.
I don't. Yeah, probably. Sir Cartier, I recommend ask Tenalis where he is, and we will meet him with haste. Aerith, Minsk, you have the children. Good. Slow them into the carriage.
Perhaps you'd like some of my guardsmen to accompany you.
As much as that would be seen as useful, we will happily decline for the moment.
We can, whatever this is, we will
Best
handle
not
it
to
ourselves.
draw too much suspicion to us with this at such an early stage of negotiation.
I mean, please, it sounds like I would be remiss not to have someone accompany you. And,
Can I do an
as...
insight on this guy?
Uh-huh.
Because I'm curious if this is the mayor trying to sort of just get people near. Well, nope.
You think he's probably concerned about his children.
Okay.
Jacques, you pick up that he wants somebody there for his children, and then he also wants somebody to be able to keep an eye on you guys to make sure you don't try anything behind his back.
Underhanded.
Yeah.
I stand up and I just sort of offer a gauntleted hand and say, on whatever honor remains as the former, what was I, Viscount?
Viscount, yeah.
Viscount of Bateau, you can trust me and my group, sir.
And Lord Mayor, as my honor as a Knight of Savona, as long as you and yours do nothing untowards towards our group and movement, then we shall protect your children to the best of our ability. I give my word. Legally binding in the courts of hell.
Aerith did absolutely come walking down the stairs, probably with that little, like, holding hands with the little boy, still telling him stories, quietly, because she has her helmet back on.
Heresy. Just remember,
Yay, we're gonna
it
go
was
do some
once a pirate is
heresy.
free.
Sir, I got a question for you. Which
Yeah.
might be kind of weird. So, while holding this pen, I can cast Illusory Script at will. Illusory Script is a touch spell, which means
Uh-huh.
I can cast it through the birds. Can I write
Oh my gosh.
messages with the birds?
You can also just send sending. You can-
I'm
But
doing
that's not
bird
fun.
things right now.
I mean, yeah.
Can the bird braille the illusory script and skywrite?
Well, it's not giving you more capability than you had before, as Lev just pointed out. So I'm gonna say yeah.
It's mainly so they can like draw arrows leading them towards where I am.
Yeah, I say that works. That's pretty clever. I like that. But yeah, so the mayor is going to look at his children and say, Gabriel, Julianne, you stay close. You stay in the cart. Do what they tell you. Stay safe. Like, yeah, sure, Dad. Whatever. I'm gonna be a pirate.
I'm going to look at them and say, you will obey any order that I give you, or else you shall face a wrath greater than your parents could imagine.
I
Another
imagine the
sign.
pen. I imagine
What
this
age
Another
pen.
sign.
persistence? There's no
Another
need for
pinching
that.
of the nose,
I imagine those
and I look at
Yeah.
Francois and I say, "On my word as a father, Francois, your children will be safe."
That does make me feel better. The kids hearing Persistence's pronouncement are gonna kind of look to Aerith and Minx and just be like, do we really have to go with him?
He's not that bad once you get to know him. He's just a little prickly on the outside. He takes his job very seriously. All right, let's get in the cart. And by the cart I mean the carriage. Let's get in the carriage, and we can. I can tell you incredibly funny stories about that man. Let's go. Come on.
I'm going to put
Yay,
my
road
helmet on.
trip.
Gonna put my helmet on. Gonna
One
grumble a
of the
bit.
one of the ravens is going to like land on the table, and he's gonna like just write with his face. And he's like, "Nice to meet you, Blackguard. I'll see you later."
You can see through the birds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He kind of looks down at the bird and is just like, he rubs his chin, just like, confused.
Definitely the
What
thought
a-
of what did I just agree to.
Yeah, what did I just get myself into?
I'm kind of disappointed that the kids didn't immediately snap to like a sir, yes, sir for 27, but okay.
You're dealing with children. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter how
Teenager.
intimidated they might feel. That's just not
Intimidate
like
children too
behavior.
much.
Man,
They're gonna cry, Lev.
I have
They're
an
hiding
uncle.
behind Aerith and Minx.
crying.
Yeah, I have.
Aerith and Minx are their cool parents.
I
Yeah.
I have
You're
an
their
uncle
angry
who's a
uncle.
sheriff and like 6'7". That is like, no, I'm terrified of him, but if he tells me to do something, I do it.
You're lucky they didn't just start crying and run back upstairs.
I'll take that as long as they're being obedient, because now I need to deal with Tenalis. I wasn't going to do that until I had an extra chore.
One of the birds is gonna cough and then is gonna like fucking write Tenalis on the walls.
I put my helmet on and I strangle the bird from 30 feet away.
This is going to come off, isn't it?
Hopefully. Come on, I put my helmet on and I go and I lead everybody to the cart and I ask,
Okay.
and I'm carrying
I'm down
the
the bird.
choked bird with me. It's like, you are going to take me to your master, we are going to settle this, and then we are going to leave.
Okay. So where are you going?
Wherever the bird tells us to go, because I have no
Okay.
other
Rails
options.
on a crazy train.
So the bird directs you to the market district, and then
Probably direct him to the carriage where Frederick is.
well the carriage first, and then
I'll be right back.
who's driving the carriage? Was it I forget who did it.
I
for
think
the
he
first
actually
time.
took the
Tenalis.
carriage. He took the carriage to the market.
Oh, he took the carriage to the market. That's right, he did.
Yeah.
So you find the carriage, and then you find Doug at the entrance to the sewers with a barrel of oranges.
My oranges.
Oh, well, at least that worked out well. Aerith, would you like to watch over the children, or would you like to come with us to clean up whatever mess Tenalis has caused?
As
Now,
much
sir,
as
this is a stretch, but can the birds command the undead from this distance?
I think you don't
I just want to get him to point down the sewer.
have a range limit on commanding undead that you've created, do you?
Oh, the spell is like 30 feet.
Well, once you've created them, though.
Oh, let me look.
Let
Actually,
me look at the spell.
I don't think so, but it's also like the birds aren't him, so I think that's a gray area.
Yeah.
The
What does it say?
undead are definitely staying here to watch him. I'm just giving Aerith and Minx the option to. Do you want to stay and make sure the
I
kids are
mentally
safe?
command the creature you made with a spell within 60 feet. I have to be within 60 feet to
Okay.
tell him what to do.
Due to the fact that Elijah's gonna be stealthing, he's already moved down into the tunnels and is
I
creeping
was going
along.
to send him on ahead anyways.
Yeah, no, he did that without even asking. You looked around and all of a sudden he was gone, and you assume he's in the tunnel.
I would
I
have
believe
liked
my
you to tell
stealth
me
checks
first,
were
but
bad,
okay.
so you should be able to follow me pretty good.
as much as I'd like to go traipsing down there to find Tenalis and whatever malarkey he has gotten himself into, I think it'd be best, especially since there are some people who oppose the mayor here, or not maybe not oppose, but you know, don't necessarily like. It wouldn't be good to have his children just sort of in the open street.
Where are you saying this?
I've stepped into the tunnel.
We are quietly
Okay.
in the carriage somewhere private. I am not saying
Yeah.
this in front of everybody.
Okay.
If needed, we are whispering. So.
Okay.
I don't think it's the correct idea to leave him alone.
No, I agree. So watch over them. Minsk, would you like to stay to help guard them, or would you like to come with us as well?
I'm fine with either option, honestly. I do agree someone should guard them, but I believe Aerith is quite competent.
Very well, then you can join us looks over to where the birds are pointing. The sewers. I'm going to need a bath
They're
after
hopping
this.
around and running around in a circle. Doing little bird dances.
Oh, a nice
Run around the culvert.
hot, warm bath. Ugh. I head into the sewer.
Okay. So the birds are able to direct you. The birds last an hour, right? And it took you. Well, I guess you did dawdle in the square. A little bit. So we're gonna say the birds are gonna fade approximately as you are approaching the area. So you did.
If any of you have a piece of paper, they're gonna like poke you in the hands and try to get you to give them some paper. Actually, I can probably just write to Jock. Is like, do you got any paper?
Do you still have your folding boat?
Yes, I would.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're going to be able to use your folding boat to get through the water portion of this. So that's no issue.
While we're traveling, is there a way for the way that the crest is on us? Can we remove the crest temporarily and put it in our pockets, or is it painted on?
Which the Dumont crest?
For all of us, either all of us or none of us. Yeah, the Dumont crest.
It's worked all over your uniform, so
okay. So we are
yeah,
Dumont
and sewn on.
All right.
I made them though, right?
Yeah, no, they're fine. I just
Yeah.
didn't. I just was we probably shouldn't be using whatever's down here that captured Tenalis. If it's captured him and he can talk to us, he's obviously not been eaten, so it's probably people. And I'm just not thrilled about using our disguises amongst a group of people.
I mean, as far as you know, you're Lord Dumont and his retinue reclaiming his lost property.
Yeah, but it means I can't throw around my Knight of Savona thing as much, and I don't find the Dumont thing nearly as intimidating.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I'll make them tad away next time.
No, you did wonderful work. This is just an unexpected complication. Also, where are you? Where the hell did that voice come from?
Okay, so you guys pass through the sewer, and then you'll find yourselves at that same dock. So I'll put you over here. So you see the boat.
Has it been a short rest or just a half an hour?
I mean, it's been an hour since you cast, but you've been like out doing stuff, so it hasn't been a short rest yet. It's only been half an hour, I guess.
Still got my temp
Be
HP.
sitting here. Yeah. Let's see this guy. What is this guy doing? He's going back, I think. Back to bed. So let's see. So it's persistence, and then who else is coming to help?
Everyone else.
And leaving the kids in the cart.
With me.
With Aerith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, yeah, I think just leaving Aerith behind everybody else. Unless Mink wishes to stay behind and regale
No,
them
he
with
said he was going to come
stories.
with us.
Yep.
Boom.
Alright, so Elijah would, I'd let Elijah go out first to scout around, and then I would just peek my head down each tunnel just to see roughly, like, who could have seen us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once I get to here and I see our companion, I get over where he can see me and wave to him this direction.
So you're like
I
waving at him
waved
to let him
back,
know?
and then I like pointed at Elena, and I pointed at him. I was like, my friends are here.
I'm gonna go wave a persistence and wave him down this tunnel.
Alright. If everybody else wants to drop their token.
Hello, master. I've been waiting for you.
Oh.
You
As he
shouting
does
that?
that, as he does that, I immediately am like getting over here.
I am conspicuous.
On the
I imagine
ceiling.
that Elijah is being stealthy. So
Yeah. I'm on the ceiling.
So I'm walking in, I look around, it's like, well, this is an interesting place to find.
Let's see.
My token's not on the field. I can see nothing.
You can use the party, yeah. Okay. So this is probably, some of them are going to hear you. Yeah, a few of them hear you.
Whoever has captured my servant, please show yourselves. Wish to have a talk about private and personal property.
Yeah, 1 second. So you hear a great ruckus from over here, and you see somebody peek out from this. And it's like, who the hell are you?
Lord Dumont.
Oh, what?
I'm surprised that you're surprised, considering you put my servant in a cage. Who do you think sent him to market? Go get whoever's in charge.
All right.
An excellent,
disappears.
sir.
And
Dumont.
seeing that that's where he came from, I'm immediately going to be swinging around the room while he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to get over to here. Do I think I have time? And can I hide well enough to pick this open?
To pick open Tenalis
Yep.
Toctum's cage?
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
If
Cool, I'm gonna
Minsk
try to
is
pick that real
moving
quick.
forward, Persistence would like try and just quietly stop him and just whisper to him. It's like, right now you are a slave to House Dumont. I know that We are going to get your compatriot out of that cage, but for now, please play along.
Yeah,
Of course,
you.
comrade.
Thank you.
Deftly get that open and then get back to the ceiling.
Yeah, so you don't even come off the ceiling. You just kind of like you're
Nice.
sticking with your feet to the ceiling, and you are upside down. You reach out with your lockpick, and with a single motion, unlock it, and the door swings open for Tenalis.
Beautiful. I'm gonna like leave it closed. Be ready, and then I'm gonna swing over and get over the ceiling, kind of in this corner up where I don't think they'll see me immediately.
Okay,
Like not without stepping into the room and then looking up.
right. I mean, yeah, you're on the ceiling, so.
I love spider walk.
It's good.
It's
very good.
been working out really well for you.
It's probably two of my favorite character concepts to just play along with have been you doing Spider Walk and been Q's weird Bugman from our 40k game that just crawled through the
Yeah.
vents like a fucking xenomorph.
The entire time that persistence has like been this, my hand is just on the hilt of my sword, ready to draw.
Oh, it's
Okay.
good. I do not appreciate being kept waiting. I will just shout into the cavern.
Okay. Let's see. So we've got a procession of people are going to pop out here. You'll see this person come out and say, "Ah, Lord Dumont, what an unexpected surprise."
Strange that you would find me unexpected after you've taken my property.
Taken is such a strong word.
He's in a cage.
Yes, for his own safety. You don't know what people could take advantage of an unguarded construct such as him.
Oh, I think it would be far more for your safety if you would have seen how he was built.
Well, be that as it may.
Are you in charge here?
Yes, I am.
I'm just gonna insight check just because I have out of game knowledge. Would I believe that?
You would believe that she's in charge here, but I mean, she probably has masters that she answers to.
Good. Now, I suspected that there was underground activity in this city. There always is. It's not really much of a surprise. Looks like you have a decent-sized pit fighting operation. I'm not opposed to it. I have nothing against your operations. I do have something against you stealing my property.
I see. Again, with that stealing word.
If I send a servant to market and he ends up down a sewer and in a cage, what would you like to call that?
Well, the cage part was only the cage part was our doing.
Oh, so he just wandered down here himself?
That's where my people found him. Yes.
Well, yes, he was collecting.
So-
I'm gonna walk out of the cage. I'm sorry, master. I wanted a rat.
No,
What?
no, that's quite fine. So, like I said, don't act surprised. You're not going to keep something of my craftsmanship caged up forever. What
You
arrogance!
made him yourself.
I oversaw certain aspects of him. Yes. I can
Trying to
I
think.
can deception that if you want.
Yeah. Let's deception it. Okay. Let me get,
Disgrace.
her stat block up here. We are in Villapanche. She is more at Oregon.
I'm gonna stay tucked into this little niche on the ceiling here, kind of
Yeah.
out of line of sight.
Interesting. I wasn't aware that any of the Dumonts had any capability for necromancy. That's further impressive.
Yes, well, we make our way in court. So, I'm going to be leaving here with him. Whatever. That part is non-negotiable. What we need to discuss, though, is what you're willing to do to win my good favor after this episode. I just done speaking with Mayor Blanchard. He did not inform me of any operations down here. I doubt that you're sanctioned by the local governments or representatives. Sort of looks around, just at everything. Just curious, not disdainful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We don't recognize their authority.
Interesting. Whose authority do you recognize?
Why, our own, of course.
How many trained fighters do you have?
Oh, plenty. Wouldn't you like to know?
I would like to know. Do you have 20, 100? I am looking to hire those, and if you have men that are both trained and discreet enough to evade the notice of the local mayor for long enough, there might be some employment possibilities in your future.
We're not mercenaries for hire, but if your goals align with ours, we might be willing to work together.
Then what are your goals?
Why, the rule of the strong.
Is that all? I believe that's the way the world already works, my dear.
You would think, with these Alvarez weaklings, with their civilization, they hide behind all of their minions. They're afraid to face their problems head on.
I look at her with that wording. Do I get the sense that she knows that I'm not Alvarez? Because I've got my helmet on. Like, I'm fully disguised. Like, the wording just
no,
seems...
she's insulting everybody, like including you, but you're also facing her face to face. So like, I guess it'll be yeah. So she doesn't realize that you're not who you say you are. But
So
yeah.
so I have Mage Hand, which can lift 10 pounds, which is not enough to strangle somebody to death. That's like 40 pounds or so.
Right.
But I also have By the Throat. I would like to make an intimidation check of just like to prove that I just have some strength on me more than she does. Do I need to use my my By the Throat ability, or can I just do a Mage Hand cantrip it?
I think you would need to use By the Throat to do that.
Okay. So yeah, so have her make a DC, let's see, 8 plus proficiency plus charisma. So it's 11, so it's DC 16 saving throw.
What is it, wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
Damn.
So go ahead and make your intimidation. You just won't get advantage from your theatrics.
Yeah. I would just say, careful what you say about strength. You do not know who you're talking to.
Okay.
She still has a brand on her too, but she doesn't know
Yeah.
that.
Are you gonna make your intimidation roll?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry. I thought you just meant say my intimidating thing.
Yeah. Okay. So you reach out with your hellish magics to grasp her by the throat, and actually, okay. And it comes up against some magical resistance as you stare each other down. And she looks at you and says, huh, someone who's willing to take matters into their own hands. You must be different from all those other weaklings.
Oh, you have no idea.
Perhaps you'd like to take this into the pit then.
Against what? And I sort of look around. It's like, I don't see anything here worth fighting besides my own construct.
Against me.
Oh, just against you? Okay,
Dun,
well then
dun, dun, dun.
who will I speak with after you're dead? Who else is in charge here?
Maxine will take over
I would
if you succeed.
I would love to see her. And as I say that, I'm going to mage hand just like tug on Elijah's arm. Like hint
Okay.
hint, go and find who that is.
Will do.
She's gonna look over behind her and be like, "Fetch Maxine so she can bear witness."
For her own death.
Okay. And she's going to walk past you, watching your eyes the whole time, unless you do something.
Nope, I'm following her.
Okay.
I
You go
don't.
down
She
the
can't see
ladder.
my eyes. I got a helmet on.
Yeah.
They don't know I'm not human, or not only human. I'm only human.
Well, while they go down there, I'm going to like attack the lock on this cage over here, and I want to free the Dragonborn.
I just need to state for the record, I'm fully aware this is going to be Thur's revenge, and this is how he's going to kill my character.
God.
Just need to
Oh,
state that.
Elijah's also
R.I.P.
prepped with a knife in this shadow.
Yeah.
If it looks like you're losing, he's going to drop her with a knife in the back.
But it's also like she looks like a caster, and I'm in a narrow pit with her, and I'm going to be in melee range. Like, if there's going to be any chance of me doing this, it is here. So.
Strength mage, watch out.
Would you prefer some music for the combat?
I'm also going to Hell Sight, just in case. Everybody in the room.
That just picks up illusions, right?
Let me show the exact text.
Since I got nothing better to do, I'm gonna do detect magic and just keep that concentration going.
Okay.
Hide or
Also, I want
disguise
to.
themselves.
I want to see if I can like
Yeah.
free these two guys. At least Elena. I haven't talked to Guth or whoever his name is.
Wurtguth.
I haven't talked to him. Strongest Elena category.
So as you guys get down into the pit, the rest of the guys are gonna come in and just be like, "Yeah, fight, 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 fight! I thought we already done all the fights. It's gonna be a special fight. Fight, fight, fight! Woo!"
Elijah's going to put his knife away and just pull out a dart. Because maybe he can get away with a dart without anyone noticing.
Fight, 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 fight!
I'm going to just calmly stand at the edge, like sort of overlooking persistence, just gripping the blade ready to draw,
Gonna
shield in
say,
the other arm ready to go.
Minsk, some music if you please. Entertain us.
Of course, comrade.
Good way to do inspiration.
If I'm gonna die, it's gonna be the sound of polka.
All right. I can prepare some music for you.
Yeah, some polka.
Just find some, just literally. All right, everybody, open your Spotify. Search for "Angry White Boy Polka," and that's gonna be the fight song.
Oh man.
I am actively listening to music, quietly in the background, and I heard, and Thur said it's fight time, and I got a feeling by the Black Eyed Peas started playing.
Tonight's
Oh, that's a
gonna
Weird
be
Al song.
a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Let's see. Oop. There we go. So Maxine's gonna come around. You guys saw her earlier. And just be like, "All right."
I didn't notice
That's
anything with
forwarded you.
Hell Sight, did I?
No.
I have what ward on me? What?
I
What'd you
said
say?
I should have death warded you.
You should have.
Because
You
I
didn't.
haven't. I did not.
It's tragic.
Yeah, rip.
Yep.
Nuffle took a sniper rifle to those chances.
Yep. All right.
Hang on.
While
getting the
everyone's
soundtrack ready.
occupied, I do want to try to free Elena, at least.
Okay. Are you just
Because unless she was lying, it's like, oh, she's just a Dragonborn, so.
Mhm. I had this song, but I hadn't uploaded it yet, so give me just a minute.
Is it World's Smallest Violin by AJR?
No.
I have no idea how much health the lock has. I imagine that's what it is the lock and key thing.
How much?
Yeah.
How much? How much
Uh,
health a lock has? Such great questions.
the rapier is your claw, right? Technically.
Technically, I think it's just like an arm blade that comes out, but it can also be
Yeah.
a claw. Whatever works. Depends on the mood.
So yeah, you're grabbing it and starting to crush it. Crush to like little tine things.
Well, I
All
was
right.
just thinking of like slide a finger into the key slot and just like, oh, wiggle it around in there.
Everybody's chanting "fight, fight, fight" around you, and then Lev, I'm gonna need you to roll some initiative.
Woo! Because I'm so good at that. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wouldn't have fucking mattered.
That got epic really fast.
I was wondering, it's like, when did White Boy Polka get this fucking thing ripped on him?
Okay. So she's actually gonna come at you.
Oh, unlimited sin. Okay, I applaud that.
Yeah. I found the song and I was like, oh yeah, that works.
It's like a training montage.
10-foot radius. Oh no, sorry, scimitar is the better option. So she's going to ignite her scimitar on fire and charge you and start attacking. So she gets 3 attacks.
I don't know if she's a mage left.
Okay, so it's 21.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh dear.
All right.
Die so quick. She's a caster. Immediately gets annihilated in melee.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Shouldn't be that much for persistence. Be tougher than that.
That's it for now.
All right. I am going to, on my turn, I'm going to bonus action, do my radiant consumption. It's going
Okay.
to explode in gold.
Ah, that's bright. See all the people around you.
Yep.
This guy moves back a little bit out of initiative order.
I'm going to swing twice.
That is 1 hit.
And plus an additional 8 damage. And then at the end of my turn, she takes 4.
Okay, when you hit her, fire is going to race along the blade, abyssal flames that envelop you, and I need you to make a DC 15 Constitution save for half damage on her fiendish rebuke. So you're going to take just 14.
Guys, I think we might have to fucking break up this duel.
How long has it been? Like, since
Not
they
even
left me.
Oh, I was about to be like, not even 6 seconds.
I know, it's rough out here.
Like 20 minutes?
Alright.
Oh, yep. Oh, this isn't looking good.
So she's going to flourish her scimitar and go in a couple more times.
I am unconscious.
No.
You idiot!
With the second one, so.
Oops. So you collapse on the ground.
I immediately jump into the ring.
Another challenger approaches. I welcome it.
One at a time. Though.
Roll initiative.
Oh no. Oh.
If I'm done with this lock, I'm going in there. Then again,
There's like nothing I can do to like use Minx's inspiration for like AC or anything, right?
No, I don't think so.
Inspiration does not affect AC.
Alright.
Unless you're a Valor Bard.
Sword drawn, ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we'll play one of Jacques' themes then.
It's the theme of the Alliance. Don't hurt me, I bruise easy.
As you stand over the burned body of Mr. Persistence here and face off against Morin. So she gets to go first then.
Nice Van
She's
Halen.
She's gonna charge you. It's not Van Halen.
I know. Sounds like it at the opening.
So she is going to attack you with her scimitar.
That is a 1 hit. Okay.
Okay, so that puts us at Tenalis.
Thinking if I should attack her, or if I should try to free what growth. Actually, I think I'll just. I guess it doesn't really matter. All right. So, bonus action. I am hexing her.
Lauren?
where the fuck-
Okay.
Yep. Let's see here. And then I'm going to throw the Eldritch Blasts at her. Let's see here. Where the fuck do I cast things? There
Oh, we're
we
turning
go.
this into a group fight?
Sounds like it is turning into a group fight.
Well, then I'm taking my surprise dart throw, I guess. Hopefully no
She
one next to me
takes,
notices it.
Yeah.
She takes what? My charisma? So she takes an extra 10. If those
Okay.
both hit.
19 and 28. Yeah, those both hit. So 13 plus 13, so 26, 36.
It is sort of depressing that crit is the same as the non-crit.
Whatever.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, so she's gonna shout, group fight. And everybody's gonna roll initiative too.
Where can I get away with that?
Helena, can you free that work or something?
Ah, damn it. I just want to remember that Lev's words were, she looks like a caster, it'll be fine. I'll be close melee with her.
I mean,
There is
she
no
is-
way you guys can
I
contact
did a
me.
hell sight. I was confident she was human.
No.
You got
Like
your
she's
ass
not
She's
using
definitely-
she's not using magic to disguise herself.
Uh-huh.
She's the
just
badass, dude. We should-
powerful.
We gotta beat her into combat so we can recruit her.
That was the idea, is just beat them enough where it's like, you're useful. Wait a second.
Sounds
But
like
it
we're
was
being
over in
recruited.
2 rounds instead. So
We gotta find out if these guys got a cool badge. Maybe we can join them. Well, this is a lot like the Immortals.
It was
thing, right?
also
we're doing a shadow.
look at the
arena.
times I was hit. They're all high rolls for damage.
Yeah.
It's almost
Man,
like you
It
killed one of
sounds
his
like
elves.
you got fouled
Why?
into death here.
No,
mean,
I'm aware.
I assume when I planned this, I assumed that you guys would be running in with your full party, like kind of ready for a fight. I did not expect to be able to convince you to 1v1 the boss in single combat.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
We know how long that was.
I saw this as a thing for like, oh, here's an extra faction that we can recruit to maybe if we don't like the mayor and want to say, not go with him and instead go with these ruffians or something. Like, that's how I was approaching it. This is just negotiations.
She's a
But
negotiator.
I'm
pretty good.
unconscious, and everybody else made a choice.
Well said. And it would not be a reasonably enough time for Aerith to get worried. She is in
Yeah.
her head at 30 minutes. I will send a message.
This fight will
Uh,
be over then.
Take the children.
Exactly.
Start a new faction or roll up new characters.
Yeah.
Well, while you all die, I'll be right back.
Same.
Okay. So after Tenalis goes Elijah then.
Okay. How high is the ceiling that I'm on?
Not very high. Like
What's the highest point of the ceiling?
right over the pit.
Am I out of melee range if I'm there?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. The moment I attack, they'll probably notice me, even if I'm just throwing a dart, right? Just based on range.
Yeah, I mean they'll see that a dart fell from the ceiling. Yeah.
All right, screw it. Throws dynamite.
Which thing is, I'm trying to decide where I want to be when I throw this. If I want to throw now with advantage, or if I want to get out of melee range. The people around
You
the
can
circle.
join me in these cages. Hopefully these walls will last a decent amount of time.
Yeah, the people around the circle, all of them look to be melee. Do I see any ranged weapons on their persons?
No, but you do see some guys in robes who might be casters.
And where I am, only 2 or 3 of them can come at me at once, at least. Melee-wise.
Well, if I'm
Where you
right,
are, yeah.
like I
I think
think
I'm
this
gonna
place,
risk where I'm
I
at
think
for the
this
moment.
place is kind of sealed off. There's like a little wall and a door, and there's like a little wall. So like this place is kind of closed off.
Okay, well. Aim. And that will be one of my poison darts, whatever I rolled.
Okay. Hang on, I'm still opening up NPC tabs.
Eh,
Uh,
One value potion goes ahead. How many pieces of ammo again? 3?
3, yeah.
I thought so. Alright, because I've got 3 poison darts, so. Or those are con saves?
No, he's still doing
Yeah.
initiative.
Yeah, I was just
Oh.
rolling initiative, yeah.
so many
So
people.
who are you attacking? Sorry.
Oh, I'm throwing it at her. At
At
Morin.
Morin? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, a 22 hits. And then it's wyvern poison, right?
It is.
That's what I said. Wyvern.
And luckily, if we survive this, Tenalis talked him, got me more.
Let's see.
It was 5
15
silver. I don't
con
know if it's gonna be any good.
I mean, it was literally wyvern poison. You just scared him into giving it up.
All right.
We'll find out.
So she fails, and she's gonna
Okay.
take 29 extra damage. And that actually puts her on the ground.
Fuck yes.
He is a
Wow.
caster.
What?
Thank you for getting
What?
sneak attack damage.
Why?
Alright, so I
I
wasn't an idiot. Great, fine, fun.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely had a chance if you had like used your self-healing self-sustain abilities.
No, with the amount that she put me over, because she got those 3 really
Yeah.
good die hits, even if I would have healed with my brand, I still would have, that wouldn't have made a difference.
So Elijah, after
Well,
throwing
yeah.
that dart and sinking her to the floor, is going to draw his saber.
You also didn't do your infernal conduit for an action surge, which probably also would have helped.
No, because there's, if I do the brand as a bonus action, then I get advantage in all my attacks. I was going to do that next. I thought I had 2 turns. My plan was a 2-turn thing.
I
I
also
see.
just did 54 damage in one swing.
Yeah.
That's pretty hefty. But yeah, Elijah's going to draw both his sabers and go, okay. Group fight.
Okay. That means Minx is the next one up.
Well, time to get up, comrade.
Thank you, Minsk. We're going to need him.
Just the top one. They rolled twice for some reason. And then
Can you do that movie thingy? I would like to run.
unfortunately, both things are bonus actions.
Cheat.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could use a bonus action as a regular action as a bard, but I'm the only people who care about that.
There is a subclass of engineer that gets 2 bonus actions for SW5E.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That actually is pretty good.
Yep.
All right, now we've evolved into more of
what will it take to do me to get behind here, climbing over? Is it just rough terrain to dive behind the bar?
yeah, you could definitely dive behind the bar.
All right. And then I will
Let's see.
chuck a javelin at the fanatic fan.
And
The
the man
fanatic
in
fan.
the back said everyone attacked, and it turned into a ballroom blitz.
No, 13 won't do it probably.
13 hits it on the dot, actually.
Oh, okay. All right.
For 4.
Not much there, but that's just him. He's throwing the javelin as he's rolling over to dive behind the bar and kind of get himself into a more secure position.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right. Persistence. Your eyes flutter open.
I stand up, I look down, and I see her. Did I notice... I know that out of game you said Abyssal Fire, Fiendish Rebuke. Did I notice that was, like, demonic magic?
Yes, you're trained to recognize this thing as a Knight of Hell, and it is definitely demonic.
Okay, and is she making death saves, or is she just dead?
She is currently making death saves.
Gonna reach down, grab her by the throat, automatically crit in my Infernal Conduit.
Okay.
Do I need to
And
make an attack roll, even?
I mean, technically, yes.
Advantage in an automatic crit though, so
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, you hit.
Cool. So, 48 additional health.
Was it automatic or it's an automatic hit? I forget the rules.
And
you
I'm just gonna reach down, grab her by the throat, pick her
He's
up, and just...
Actually, roll your extra 4d10 that you get for.
Oh,
critting.
I was just doubling it.
Okay, so it's what 46 plus 8 because you're in your thing.
Oh yeah, plus 8, yeah. I don't heal for that amount though.
gonna kill her.
So it's what
54.
54. And is it over half your health in one hit? Over.
No, it's double your
You
health.
You have to do the entire health bar.
Okay, so
In
she just gets
one
2 failed
hit.
death saving throws.
Correct.
So
Okay.
she withers a bit, and when I look around at everybody else, it's like, I do not tolerate demonic magics. You would all be good to stand down now before we cut you down like the cur you are. And then I'm gonna just, with my other attack, just stab her with my...
So you're just
Okay.
gonna kill her.
Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah, no, I'm not. She used abyssal magic. She's dead.
Yeah.
This is something that supersedes my contract to you.
Yeah,
Oh, cool to know.
I thought this would be interesting.
And I'm just gonna...
Because she uses a demon magic, and you.
My nation was literally founded to fight back an invasion from hell. My whole reason I'm out on mercenary work is to get strong enough so when I die, I go to
Wait.
fight demons. Yes.
You mean to fight back the abyss?
The Abyss. Yes, sorry, the Abyss.
This is such a weird juxtaposition from what I left to what I have come back to.
We murked her.
Yeah, I mean, it just comes down to Elijah's a really good assassin.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so
like it.
Nidalis softened her up for me, and then I
Be
threw
right
a
back.
wyvern dart.
I grab her off the ground by the throat. She withers like a raisin, and then with a swipe of my sword, I cut her in half horizontally, while still holding the top, just like slicing through butter. And when holding the top half of her up, I look around at all of her former servants and just growl them. Kneel.
As your wounds
no,
just heal.
all of them are worked up into a lathery frenzy of demonic. Yeah, fight, blood, blood, blood,
I
blood.
I can't even intimidate them out of that.
I think you
Demon
got them all
worshippers,
worked
Lev.
up. Yeah, this is what they live for.
All right, so I'm just gonna say to everybody else, fine, Ben.
You-
Free the slaves, kill them all.
Well, Tenalis will have to hear the explanation later, but it doesn't sound like we're negotiating.
What about
Manipulation.
Maxine?
You see her kind of pinch the bridge of her nose as she just sees the fight going on, and let's see. She has rolled initiative, but she hasn't acted yet. But she looks frustrated, and just like, I can't believe this has happened. She is not caught up in the bloodlust of all the cultists.
Do I notice that? Do I look over at her and just like, what say you?
Your eyes meet, and she just kind of gives you this the like, I'm done with this. Throws up her hands, kind of thing. She throws up her hands in frustration, not surrender. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
Who is this?
The caster.
Maxine Bloodworth. Yeah.
This person, they need to make a strength save.
Okay. He's over there. He's got his little
just gonna
dagger. He's
make a
like,
mosh
yeah,
pit here."
blood. He actually has a specific thing that says he has advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened.
Not charmed or frightened. He's being pulled onto the spikes in front of him.
No.
You see those spikes sticking out of the ground?
It was a strength saving throw, you said?
Yep, strength save.
Okay, so -2 to that, so he probably fails.
Yeah, so pull him onto those spikes.
What damage does a spike pit trap do?
Interesting, probably.
And I went unconscious, so my consumption's gone regardless, even if I wanted to keep it up.
Let's see.
Appreciate that persistence.
Takes 3 bludgeoning damage, and then... So, a total of 12 damage from the spikes. Just,
That's fair enough.
It was in some adventure. It was in the death house. There you go.
Yep. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. So now it is Jacques' turn. You've got the ladder behind you. It's 10 feet up.
I'm such a fucking Death Knight. I went from purgatory to 57 health.
Yeah, that is
I mean, it did help that you had a helpless person to auto crit on.
Yeah,
and
but
drain the life out of.
usually I have a boss in front of me, so.
So what did you say was Maxine's reaction?
She seems to be fed up with the cultists' fanaticism and is not wanting to actually fight.
She's just a nice necromancer. She didn't want to get caught up in this underground blood cult.
Yeah, she had a good thing going.
I will point my sword up to her, and I will state, if you are truly now the one in charge, call them all off before he, and I motion persistence, kills you all.
Well, I think they're beyond controlling now. You got them all worked up. He's gonna shout at all of them. Hey, you, stop the fighting. But they don't appear to be listening to her.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. So the
At
ladder's
least we
10
killed the
feet
boss.
up.
It's just the rebel
So
now.
I can get like,
You can kill them.
I'm
it's
so
fine.
annoyed. I could have
Like
done
it-
that.
like right
if the
here.
dice were just slightly different.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Fine. We'll just,
Kind of like my game with you last night, Lev.
I knew this was revenge. I knew it.
Yes, I learned how to hack Roll20 to force dice rolls.
alrighty, so move up, and then the first bloodthirsty warrior person here, we will swing.
Okay. That's a hit.
22. Oh, why did I roll with the javelin?
Yeah, why are you using my javelin, man?
Oh, it's weird.
That's still a
Yeah.
hit.
Alright. 7 slashing. And we'll go again
That's also a hit.
for 11 slashing.
Okay.
Bonus action to where are you? Where is it? Bonus action to do second wind to get back 7 hit points.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. So what are these guys gonna do? There's 4 of them. Oh, actually, these 2 can go after Elijah. This guy is gonna come in. These 2 are gonna come in here. And then these guys are gonna try and attack Minsk over the bar. But you'll have cover. Like, which I think is +2 AC.
I think that's half cover. I get it mixed up because there's different rules between this and Pathfinder.
Let me look it up here. Cover. Half cover has +2 if an obstacle blocks at least half the body. So that would, yeah, that sounds right, because you've got the bar that's blocking your lower parts.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so you've got +2 AC versus their attacks. So first, they're
However, I do also. I'm only wearing chainmail right now. Is it half plate or chainmail that I got for the?
We gave all you guys half plate because it protect. Oh no, you're a slave. You're wearing whatever you were wearing previously.
What?
Aerith is wearing half plate. You're in like a slave collar.
Yeah, but he,
So you could keep the majority of whatever you were wearing unless you want to have worn something else.
Well, it's more the problem is he's normally wearing plate.
I mean, we would just throw a cloak over you and a slave collar.
How do you normally wear plate?
He's
dip fighter.
fighter, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you would have probably still been wearing the plate. We wouldn't have had anything against that. Just put a slave collar
Yeah.
on it too.
All right, yeah, okay, then
Yep.
fine. All right, good with me. I'll take more armor. I was sitting here thinking like, oh crap, what do I have on? Oh god.
Yeah.
Let's see. So they get 3 punches each. So these will be against Jacques. So did any of those hit?
1,
3.
2 of them did.
Okay. So they're going to attempt to push you. Ooh, yeah. So make a DC 13 strength save. They attempt to push you into the pit, but they fail.
I am the immovable object.
Well, don't sound so excited about it. Okay, and then against Minx.
Just the 24.
Okay, they are going to also attempt to push you
Into the wall?
into the wall.
Alright.
You managed to stay where you are. Okay, and then against Elijah.
Okay.
Wow, you're very lucky.
He doesn't even really move. He just kind of gently sways back and forth on the ceiling as they swing. Just
Just like, ha, ha, ha. Does any of that hit you?
Not a one.
Wow. Okay.
I have an AC of 18. Not a single one of those touch me. One
Neat.
like nicks a hair off the side of my head as I swerve, but that's it.
Okay. Let's see. Next up are the fans, the fanatics. Let's see. So the one in the pit with persistence is going to reach out his hand and chant in a demonic tongue and yell the words of power at persistence. It's like, hold still so I can stab you. And I'm going to need you to make a DC 11 wisdom saving throw.
Oh gods. Not with advantage.
You don't have
Oh,
advantage.
Nope.
Okay.
Damn.
So he holds person on you. So for the next minute, you are paralyzed. At the end of each of your turns, you can make another wisdom saving throw to end the effect. So DC is 11.
Yep.
And he's going to step up to you, and he's got his little dagger that he's going to stab you with. And then the other fanatic is going to, let's see, who's he going to cast Hold Person on? I think he's going to cast it on Jacques.
Wait, what's...
He's gonna walk-
Oh, wait, no, I got a 2. Jacques already doesn't do shit.
Yeah, you're also...
You're also
yeah.
not in range.
Well, technically, because of the way that space works in D&D, he is. Because the vertical elevation doesn't matter.
Fuck you, Euclideans.
Yeah.
Is hold person a charm?
Hold Person is an enchantment.
All right.
No, it's not a charm, I don't think.
Just checking.
It doesn't charm him.
Right.
So Jacques, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, gods. Let's go.
That's a pass. So he's got his little dagger. And he's like, hold still, well, so I can stab you. I want blood, blood, blood. Down with the system. Down with civilization.
Down with a sickness. Wow.
Exactly. He makes that noise exactly.
Wah!
Okay. So that was all of them. So it's the orc's turn. The orc is going to punch the try and break out. So he's just going to make a strength. No, he's rattling his cage trying to get out. But he's not able to this turn. Alright, back around to the top. Wait a second, did we?
Bloodthirsty warriors.
Bloodthirsty warriors, okay. Oh, the warriors haven't gone, they just
Nope.
They just got attacked. Okay. Here we are. Let's see, so the one next to Elijah is going to recklessly attack him. So he gets advantage, but any attacks, they're all going to recklessly attack, because, I mean, what's the point of having reckless attack if you don't use it? So he's going to attempt to hit you, but he will give advantage to you. Wow.
Yes.
So he cracks, his axe cracks into the wall. As you just kind of like, he charges at you and smacks into the wall behind you as you just lazily dodge to the left.
To that, Elijah's just gonna grin back at him. My turn. And then, of course, make the rest of your swings.
Yeah.
But
So the
chronologically,
one-
that's what happens.
Yep. So Jacques, you're gonna get a reckless attack at you, which also misses. Let's see. these two warriors can't find the space, so they're gonna attack each other. And they hit each other. They're just like blood, 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 blood.
Thank you for playing a true blood frenzy well.
Yep. Let's see. This guy. That's all full up. That's all full up. Yeah, they're gonna attack each other too. Recklessly, of course. One of them misses though. It doesn't even get in a really good hit. Okay. So Morin is dead. Morin is very dead. Next up is Maxine. Maxine's gonna look around her and just be like, whoever's alive at the end of this, come see me in my quarters, and walk away.
We will.
Alright. Tenalis talked to him. What are you doing?
Solution of the fanatic fan that's carrying the system. Let's see here.
That's 2 hits. And 2 concentration checks. Alright. The person fades.
Don't worry, master. I have you.
Okay. So that puts us at Elena. She's going to burst out of her cage that you emptied the lock or loosened the lock on.
Is she feeling
And then
just
charge.
fine?
She's feeling just fine. Yeah, she's gonna charge the cult fanatic. Just be like, "This is for all the fellow comrade slaves that you murdered." And she's going to swing with her sword at him. Here we go. Miss. And then with her short sword, also miss. Okay, she's real tired. She's been fighting in these pits for a little while. He's definitely dodging out of the way, laughing like a madman the whole time. Like, hee, I only have 3 hit points. I'm in danger, but this is great. I want blood. Alright, Elijah. So, the barbarian has buried his axe in the rock behind you, and is now looking at you stupidly, being almost with like this comical look of, why aren't you where you were before, so I could hit you?
I'm just gonna whip my blade out and draw it across his eyes.
He puts a hand across them as you definitely slice across his face for 29 damage.
Mhm.
Ouch. And then a follow-up attack for another 10.
Yep.
So you stab him, and he staggers, but he is not down.
That's okay.
He is looking very bloodied.
Cool.
Minx, you have 2 guys who are trying to grab you over this table.
Comrades, I think you should turn around and fight the coward in robes casting. I'm going to try and charm them. DC
Okay.
16. Whiz. On the both of them, I'm casting it at a higher level. I'm assuming they're people. Are they people?
They are both people, yes.
Okay, then
And
And they
both
both
words.
fail.
so I'm commanding them to attack the nerd.
Okay.
And then I am going to toss out Mantle of Inspiration. So Jacques, Persistence, Elijah, and my UDDC comrade will all get 8 temporary HP, and they can move 30 feet, or move their normal movement without incurring attacks of opportunity.
You don't want to give
8,
it to.
you said?
Don't want to give it to Tenalis.
I'm busy.
He's busy. 8, yes.
Gotta look at the pit fighter. It's like, take care of the rest of him. Gonna run up here to these guys.
With a flag over your face.
It's a false flag.
Move. Right. Stay right there. I'll be right there. Get how much temp HP?
8. But yeah.
Who all got that? I guess I'm out of range.
No, you're in range.
Oh, and that's without provoking opportunity?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm gone.
I mean, you were my main reason I'm doing this. I knew you wanted it.
Yeah, I'm up the ceiling where no one can hit me with melee attack. And I stow my swords.
They all look at you stupidly.
I
Just
just
like,
sheath the blades and go.
That
Oh,
scene
this
from
is
the
going
first
to be
Tobey Maguire
fun.
Spider-Man movie where he's in the cage with Macho Man.
Yes, exactly. That's what it is. Like they spent an entire turn swinging at me, couldn't touch me, and then I just walked away up the ceiling. That's exactly what just happened.
okay. So persistence, you're moving away to somewhere.
Yeah, I've moved where I am. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the fan is gonna take a attack of opportunity with his dagger.
That's not my
Except
turn.
that
That's Minx's thing.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Is it my turn now?
Yes. You go after Minx.
All right. I look at this fan. I'm just like, cut them down, and I'm going to invoke my authority to Devastator. And so let's see, myself, Jacques, Elijah. Like I can do 6 people, including myself. So myself, Jacques, Elijah, the Dragonborn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, everybody except for the other slave can make a weapon attack for free.
Does it have to be melee?
Nope, that's what I just checked. That's why I don't like you guys moving away.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Except for Tenalis. I guess Tenalis, if you have a ranged weapon attack, you can do it. But yeah. And going to make my... Wow. All right. Well.
Who did you attack?
The power of hell grows weaker here.
Wait, why was I moving?
Oh my
Wow.
god,
Attack
yeah,
that guy.
seriously. What the hell is going on?
All right.
There, you knock it off.
So, sir, I'm gonna leave it up to you. Am I close enough to this orc's cage to attack the lock?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you are.
Well, let me
Don't
get
forget,
on the lock.
If any of you are attacking that bloodthirsty guy, you have advantage.
We are nowhere near.
There's
Then
only
this
one
guy.
you and
All-
Jacques.
The bloodthirsty warrior.
Are you attacking this guy, Jacques? Yeah, that's a hit. then.
Yeah. Which is a mighty 12 slashing.
Okay.
And the Dragonborn prisoner gets an attack as well.
All right, she finishes him off.
Who are
Stabs
you?
him.
Who are you throwing your dart at, Elijah?
This is the fanatic fan below me.
Why? The Dragonborn's got him.
Yeah, but I missed anyways.
Well, yeah, but if you would have attacked the warrior that had just hit you, you would have had advantage.
No one's hit.
I
no
would have had
one, no
advantage.
Elijah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh well.
Mhm.
I didn't consider that. I was handling the people who could still hit me.
Yeah.
I didn't want anyone to cast anything at me.
All right.
All right, is that your action?
That's yeah.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to on this warrior here. Oh no, wait, that's 30 feet. Oh, okay. No, that's not. That's nothing.
What about the one on the ledge just top right of Jacques? No,
Dude,
just
that,
top
that
right.
would. No, but that's not into the spikes.
There's
I
a
need
wall.
to pull him directly towards me, and that's a wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like if it was directly over the wall, I could do it.
I didn't realize you had to pull them toward you.
Yeah, or away from me. But that's the thing. Away from me does nothing.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's not really much. I don't think I can do. He's too far. Yeah, I can't do anything for my bonus action. I'm good.
That puts us at Jacques.
I'm going to attack.
You can pull Aerith 5 feet closer.
bloodthirsty warrior
Oh yeah,
still.
sure. Arif, get over here. I'd be
Whatever.
shocked if Vagabond's actually still here listening to this.
I've been
11
here the
slashing
whole
to the
time.
bloodthirsty
Oh.
warrior.
Except for that one part where I went and got water. But
You
that's
left
fine.
as soon as persistence was on the ground. You're like, well, this is no longer interesting.
Well, he's
And
dead.
Another 11. 22 slashing to the bloodthirsty warrior.
He is looking bloodied, but not down yet. It's like, yes, yes.
We're gonna have to do a whole session with Aerith and the kids to make up for this.
Yeah. I'll plan it for next session.
I gave her the choice. I didn't tell her to stay.
Listen.
Someone's
with
gonna
her.
babysit.
Listen, I'm not gonna leave 2 freaking kids, specifically like the mayor's kids, in the street alone.
Well, they
I
have
mean,
Doug.
You
Who
could have
is
left them with the
frozen.
mayor and just gotten them later.
I don't
Listen.
trust the mayor to not. Like, we strong-armed
Secret
him
them
pretty
away.
hard.
Yeah. I'd have brought him down here
Leave
before I
them
get
at
back to the mayor.
Yeah, same.
The bloodthirsty warrior can babysit the children.
And I
Wait,
knew that, and I knew.
what's her name? What's her name? Maxine could have babysat.
Yeah.
He seems calm and cool.
Listen, I'm just playing Kirby. This is fine.
Okay. So Jacques is done?
Yeah.
Okay.
In a
Let's see.
Mind-controlled pugilists are going to attack
Yes.
the fanatic.
Because you commanded them, right?
Or charmed.
Charmed. What spell did you use specifically?
Charm.
Charm person.
Charm person. That's why I was asking to make sure that they're
Okay.
human.
Spell ends. The charm creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. The spell ends. Okay. Yes, they could be like, hey, why are we beating up this guy here? He's cool. Let's beat up this guy. He's the. He's always been the nerd of us, our group.
Exactly.
And so they're going to beat him up. So they do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my god.
His AC is 13, so none of that hits.
Hanks is just gonna shake his head.
Is it? Okay.
I guess he's
Um,
so used to being beat up by these guys, he's learned to dodge.
Their heart's
I guess
not in
so.
it.
Fear the man who's old in a profession where they die young.
I don't think he's old.
The two next to Jacques are going to attempt to attack him. Maybe 2 hits.
There's lost his left lasting damage on the Cosmos.
Okay, they're going to attempt to knock you down, so I need you to make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty. Dexterity.
That is correct. They sweep your leg.
You got a problem with that?
That's gonna suck this time. Yeah, I'm not
Down you
dexterous.
go.
You have a problem with that. Oh no.
Okay, so you are prone. And then these two over on the right side are going to look up at Elijah, look at each other, and just be like, all right, well, time to throw the rocks. And they're gonna start whipping rocks at you.
Well, at least that's 1 attack per turn. Wait,
No.
they can multi-attack with rocks.
They get five attacks per turn with the rocks. Yes.
Good God!
And throwing them, dude.
They just
I don't know
shotgun
why.
You
They're
guys-
crazy.
You guys ever seen that old movie Jack Frost, where the dad got turned into a snowman, and he did the
Okay,
snowball fight?
where did that roll start?
Right after
18?
Jacques' dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
These guys are very good at rock throwing.
6, 13.
They're going for volume instead of precision, so they're doing
Yeah.
very good.
More rocket.
They're just
Get out.
Yep. This is one of the new stat blocks from Monsters of the Multiverse, so blame wizards, I guess.
21 damage? That's
There's
annoying.
a lot of them in the multiverse, so yeah, someone's gotta be doing something.
So they had less attacks when I was in melee range.
Yes, but I believe those attacks do more damage if they hit. Yes, they do. So that's and they also can knock you down or push you.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I'll take my 21 damage.
All right. I believe that's all the pugilists. So now we have the fanatic fan, who's going to. He's in a pickle. So he's gonna call out, Baphomet, protect me, as a bonus action, and put up a shield of faith. And then he is going to try and sacred flame. Persistence. So it is a DC 11 dexterity saving throw. Alright. Well, he is a 4th level spellcaster, so this is just 1d8 radiant.
Oh, I take 1 damage. Oh.
Says hellish light springs from his fingers
You like
towards
it.
you.
It just
That just
splashes
kinda-
off me. I just glare at him through my helmet. It's like, going to...
Blood for the blood god?
I am going to tear out your intestines.
Joke's on you, I'm into that.
This is why fighting hell's so hard. Or the other one.
Uh,
You
What's
bet,
the-
yeah.
What's the timestamp? What are
on
we at?
that, I don't fucking know.
Oh, it
That's like-
hasn't been
that's-
very long.
that's
You're,
a
you're not
two-
gonna... You're gonna miss this whole fight.
That's
like-
that's 2 hours in.
No, not that timestamp, Liv.
Oh. I don't know.
I,
what
I
you
don't I
mean.
don't have your name in my book, but I can talk to everybody else from my other dudes.
No, it's fine. I just double check because there was I missed a chunk, so I didn't know if there was any talking.
Should we put Aerith on the turn, and every turn she just does something with the kids?
I mean, she's telling them stories. She might have taken them, like, put cloaks over, like, their heads. Not over their heads, but put them in cloaks. I'm assuming they have traveling cloaks. And walked around the freaking...
You can get us some more
Okay.
oranges.
Just like a Prince and the Pauper kind of sneak out into the town to mix among the common folk.
Yep.
I see.
She doesn't go very far.
Mhm.
It's just...
If you got anything on the shopping list, you might as well treat yourself.
She
Yeah.
buys some limes, if there's limes.
Yeah, there's limes, there's oranges, there's limes.
Coconuts. 'Cause you gotta
We
put the
are
lime in
not
the
going to
coconut.
have any scurvy. We're going to have great teeth, great skin.
Alright, I'm done. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So it is Wertguth's turn.
Did that
and he's-
15 break his lock?
Yeah, between that and your previous one, the lock breaks, and he's going to kick open the door, and it's like, at last, freedom! And
Get
I
him,
guess
Jim.
he's gonna charge past you, down the ramp, and then over here, and up this ladder. And then, I guess, over here. He can dash as a bonus action because he's an orc. And just be like, Loktar Ogar, victory or death. I don't know. And he's gonna attempt to smash the
He's a multiverse orc. We got to keep that in the lore.
yeah, the bloodthirsty berserker. So he picked up his a great axe on his way up. And he's gonna make 2 great axe attacks. Oh wait, but they're with advantage. There we go. He remembered he had advantage because the guy recklessly attacked, and therefore he hit twice. So he's gonna. So that is 17 damage, which is enough to down it. So he's just gonna bully this guy out of the space.
Alrighty.
It's like, I don't know who you are, but you're better than whatever these guys are doing. You're better than these guys. And then it is the warrior's turn.
We gotta find more cheesy lines from like Warcraft orcs.
Let's see. So those two at the top are gonna still hit each other. Ooh, a crit. So 14, and then 12. Let's see. These guys, these two berserkers are just fighting each other as well at the bottom. Another crit, and no hit. Okay. And then this warrior here is kind of trapped by the wall and the two pugilists. So he's just gonna look over at the pugilist and be like, "Hey, don't steal my kill!" and recklessly attack him. And you see teeth go flying as he punches the pugilist in the face. Marith Morgan is still dead. We'll go ahead and remove her from the initiative order. Maxine is moving out of sight. And then into her quarters or whatnot, just to sit and wait. And then it is Tenalis Toctums.
I'll throw some blasts at the Fanatic Fan.
His Shield of Faith protects him from the first blast, but then you drill through for a crit on the second blast for 21. So then he needs to make a concentration saving throw. And he maintains his concentration on the shield, but just barely.
That's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Elena's gonna look around and realize that everybody in the pit has been dealt with, so she'll come up here. And I guess she can make it up. That's 10, 10, 5, 10, so she can make it up to here. And kind of squeeze into this space and attack this pugilist. For 16 is their AC. Alright, there we go. So 6, 17, 25 damage to this pugilist. Okay. That was her turn, so it is Elijah's turn.
Okay, if I attack someone who's charmed, that charm breaks, right?
Depends on the spell.
I worked hard to charm these guys. And they're beating up, trying to beat up on that nerd. Attack someone else.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go attack that nerd.
Let's see. Yeah, so charm person ends if you or any of your companions do anything harmful to it.
Yep, okay, well, then I'm gonna need to attack this nerd. I'm gonna get over here, where he is. And we're going to go ahead and do a fanged bite.
That's a hit.
Cool. And a bonus action disengage, draw my swords, and get over here behind the bar. For cover, because that hurt. I'm gonna heal that 5 hit points.
He maintains concentration on his shield. So that puts us at Minx.
Say, do I get sneak attack damage for that?
No, because it wasn't finesse or range.
Oh, on the bite. Yes, right, got it. He's just gonna hurl some insults at these two pugilists.
Okay.
As soon as it.
All right.
They're both mocked. You are both terrible at feasting.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like left alone, the most of the rest of the room is gonna kill each other.
So that is Persistence's turn.
Alright, going to place a seal on this fanatical fan in front of me. And I'm just gonna... Ah!
I mean, your first swing kills him.
Alright, but I'm going to... who else is still fighting us? Like, these guys... those guys
The
have
two
enough on them.
pugilists,
These guys are charmed?
they're charmed currently, but they were told to attack the guy you just killed, so who knows?
I'm not getting out of here if anybody alive. I'll take the other swing at the one closest to me.
Okay.
He probably likes that.
Is he dead?
Wait, the second...
Because you said the first one killed the fan, so the second one
Right.
is against this guy.
Yes. He hasn't been damaged yet, so that was the first swing. So
Okay.
you don't have it... I guess you step here for advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then the 27, or 37, sorry. Or, I can't do math. 33?
Yeah,
Yes.
33.
Yeah. He is bloodied, but he is not dead.
In that case, I'm also going to, when the fanatic dies, going to move my 2 brains that I have out now to this new dude, which means, since it's a crit, 8d6. Did I put a slash on that? Let's roll 8d6. Nope. There we go. Additional 31.
Alright. He burns with hellfire and dies in one hit.
Cool. And then that's plus 16.
Most damage in a single attack. Persistence is currently winning.
Which is weird, which is wild compared to a rogue, but yeah.
A rogue or a paladin, yeah.
Didn't Jacques do something crazy, or am I thinking of someone else?
I think he got a couple of really crazy crits with smites on them before, yeah.
But that was
The last battle.
was 64 damage. Somebody's done higher than 64 in this campaign.
Oh,
They haven't.
in the campaign, yes. I was talking about this
In the
single combat.
Oh, in this fight,
campaign,
yeah, no,
yeah.
okay. A
Yeah, if you're
crit,
talking the campaign, it's either me or Jacques. That
yeah,
has current
that's
record.
what I thought you were saying, and I was confused. I'm like, fuck, why?
No.
Okay, yeah. And then I regain.
I'm
back
like, I
at full
did,
health.
I did like, I think I did like 67 points of damage
I-
to that one Alvarez dude in the last fight we had.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, I had a,
Mhm.
I had a sneak attack crit in that fight. Like, we've done some crazy damage.
yeah, that's why I was confused about the
Mhm.
statement. I'm like, okay, so you guys do so much more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm dead.
Alright,
Once we hit
Jacques.
level 9, it'll be even more. I'm gonna get up off the
Get level
ground.
9.
Okay. Yeah, you just
So
stand
I'll
up
take
with half your
my
movement.
So Elena and Wortgut are helping us.
Yes, they appear to be on your side.
Alright, and then you have these two
We have an
charmed
orc and we have
pugilists.
Anduin.
Are these charmed dudes?
No, they've been mocked. They've been viciously mocked.
They've been mocked.
The one that's
Alright,
charmed
I'm
is
going
this
to-
guy.
Alright, I'm going to take a swing at this one.
Okay. 22 will hit.
8 slashing.
Okay, 23 also hits.
And we're gonna pump a level 1 divine smite into that.
Okay.
Which I believe is 2d8.
That's correct.
So,
All right.
8 slashing and then 9 slashing and 3 radiant.
He burns a little. He's not looking good, but he is still standing.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. All right. So time for all the pugilists. So the two in front of Jacques, the one that can reach Elena is gonna try and punch her. So 1, that almost certainly hits, right? So he's gonna try and knock her down. So Dex save. So she's knocked prone. So he makes the follow-up attacks with advantage. So not that it really matters. So a total of 13 damage to her, of which 8 is absorbed. So that is then 5 damage to her real hit points. And then, or no, wait, the first one should have been with disadvantage actually, because he was
Mocked.
mocked. Doesn't matter though, he still hit. And then the other one is going to attack Jacques, because that's all he can reach. So disadvantage on the first strike, miss, regular attack, 2 misses. And they are no longer mocked. Okay, the one next to the warrior who got hit with the axe is going to attack him with advantage. And hit for 11. And then again, miss, hit for 6.
Did he knock him down?
I mean, he's getting advantage from reckless attack anyway.
Yeah.
And he can't. I guess he can knock him into the wall, but. And then this guy. He's gonna charge. He's gonna charge these guys, or I think he's just gonna run past them.
Do they take opportunity attacks?
From here? Yeah, he's gonna run up to persistence, and yeah, I think they will take some opportunity attacks on him. That seems fun. Recklessly, of course. That's gonna be 2 hits. As he runs past their fight. And then he's gonna come up to persistence and be like, "All right, finally, a good scrap." And he's gonna attempt to strike you, and strike you, and strike you. Is that a hit?
Yep.
Okay. Let's do. Directly away from the adept. If only he was on the other side. He's gonna attempt to knock you down, so go ahead and do a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Not strength, but dex?
Yep, he's sweeping your leg.
You motherfucker. It's only,
Alright.
only a 10.
Yeah, you fall prone.
Son of a bitch!
Let's see, and then the Fnatic fans are all dead. We can go ahead and remove them from the initiative order. Wertguth is going to bring his great axe down on this pugilist here. Miss. Miss. He's too squirrely. So that brings us back around to the bloodthirsty warriors. Let's see, the 2 at the top, they're all just fighting. They're basically fighting on your side at this point because they're only doing friendly fire. So two guys at the top fighting. Those are 2 hits. Two guys at the bottom fighting. Another 2 hits. And the one next to the other pugilist misses. He nimbly dodges out of the way. Maxine is no longer in the combat, so that puts us at Tenalis.
Oh, I've been here a while. Can I open this door?
Yeah, it's not locked.
Oh, okay. I'll open the door. It's like, oh. I'm gonna judo chop him with a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. I
You
imagine
are
they're doing
flank.
reckless.
They did reckless, and you are flanking. So you hit, and you just that is the exact number of hit points they have left.
Well, I wanted a green flame blade, so let's see here. The guy, let's see here. How's this work?
Yeah, he takes the second number. Yeah,
Let's see.
or no. Yeah,
Well,
the
no,
second number.
it's supposed to be.
Because the first number is the extra damage on the attack. The second one is the amount of
Okay.
damage you do the secondary target.
Oh, it adds the spell casting modifier, and I just rolled a 1. Okay, so it is a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see him
Okay.
do the like Neo like gesture, come hither motion as he strikes a judo pose.
I just close the door.
Coward.
Oh, okay. I open the door up. And I walk over to him.
Yay.
But I do it like the JoJo thing. I just like I strut. It's only
You're
5
approaching
feet.
me.
I dare you to hit me. I have my hands out.
Yes, yes. Let's see. Is that everything?
Yeah.
All right. So Elena is going to attempt to finish off this guy. And short sword. Nope. She's still very slow and weakened from captivity. So that puts us at
You
Elijah.
just need to sit down. Go at the bar. Take a break. Have the mask.
Okay. Oh. My range 20 feet. And 20 feet. I think I'm just gonna aim at that one.
Okay.
Well, nah. I'm actually gonna get up onto the ceiling, go to here, and swing at the one between me and Minx.
Okay. That's a hit. That's also a hit. So let's see. So 10, 12, 25, 36.
Yeah.
Okay.
Governor, I appreciate your initiative, but I was using him as a buffer.
Yeah, and I believe he is no longer charmed. It's like, wait a minute.
Duh.
I don't like you at all.
You're not cool at all. But Minx, it is your turn.
Well, even so, I'm going to mock him and the other one.
Okay. Wisdom.
Damn.
So he's like, I've done falling for your tricks.
Well, one
but
of them resists at least.
Yeah, but the guy behind takes the 7 psychic damage.
Everyone else is looking fine, I kind of assume.
Decently.
Yeah, that's it.
Persistence.
Alright, gonna put a seal on this guy who just charged up to me and slapped me to the ground. Gonna stand up. It's like...
That's 1 hit.
For the second one, I'm going to use... What's your bardic inspiration, Minx? Because I still have it.
8. A D8.
8, nice. 16.
Alright, that hits it on the dot.
Nice. And I'm going to burn that seal that's on him for another 8.
Okay.
Alright.
Is covered in blood. Almost all of it's his.
And then
But
I'm
he's
going
not down
to
yet.
press myself against this wall as much as I can, and I'm going to make him a strength save. Oh no, wait, I bonus action place the seal. Never mind, I can't. I'm good.
Okay. That puts us at Jacques.
All right. The computer's right in front of me. We're gonna swing for the fences.
That's a miss.
Aim for the people,
Swing
not the
for
fence.
fences.
That's also a miss. You hit the fence, not him.
That's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. So
Can we? This is kind of a foregone conclusion, and Aerith has done nothing this session. I kind of feel guilty about that. Like this is just
well,
mop
next
up.
session can be all about her.
Okay. I'm just...
I just want to get punched by this guy really quick.
Yeah, I figured you would. Um,
Literally,
so-
y'all, I'm just playing Kirby. I'm
Alright.
living my best life over here.
Okay, cool.
Kirby.
Kirby.
So let's see. So we're gonna do an unarmed strike against Elena. Miss, miss, hit for 9. And then some unarmed strikes against Jacques. I believe those all miss. And then the one that Mink's charmed is gonna realize, hey, wait a minute, I don't like you actually, I'm gonna punch you. And miss every time.
Gonna need a con save from him too.
This is not my first brawl, comrade.
He fails the con save.
Cool.
And the one next to Persistence and Elijah is going to attack Persistence. He's gonna wipe some blood from his face. He's like, I still got some fight in me. Oh, he does. And then DC 13 dexterity saving throw to avoid being prone.
That's a
All right,
one.
you're prone.
Son of a bitch!
So- Okay, so that was against Persistence, and then now against Tenalis. So we do an unarmed strike.
There you go. Can I choose not to use my shield?
Like to take it on your hit points.
Yeah, because well, actually that hits me with the shield. I think it's like 20 AC. It's on the new, so it hits.
Yes, it does.
All right, so he takes 20.
Okay.
You want to get hit to trigger your trap card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna
alright.
keep hitting you, and he's gonna hit you again for another 6. So take another 20. And he punches you with one fist, and it catches on the
going.
cold and freezes. And he tries to pull it away to punch you again, but it's stuck. And it's like, what sorcery is this? And he's gonna attempt to punch you again with the other fist, and it sticks, and his arms snap off and shatter as ice cubes, and he collapses in a pool of blood, and he is dead.
Let's see here. Is this a reaction? What is this? Oh, I just get to use it. I'm gonna make him a ghost.
Yes, I can live to slaughter once more.
Hello. How do I get these hands off?
Okay. Wertguth is going to attempt to finish off this pugilist that you guys have been trying to finish off for the past however many rounds. Well, he gets in a lick, but he does not manage to do enough damage to actually finish him off. And now it is the warrior's turn. And the warriors are busy fighting each other. So let's see, the 2 at the top. They both hit. The 2 at the bottom. Another crit. Okay. So now it is Nenalis Toctum's turn.
Oh, aye. All right, let's go. Well, this is the fight you promised me, so let's go to it. Let's see here. I'm just gonna pretend this guy that I killed is the guy that brought me over here.
Oh yeah, that works.
Let's see here. Alrighty. So these guys are like reckless, right?
Yes.
Oh, I have to hit the other button. This button.
Boom.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Well, do I get to double the fire on this?
You do get to double the dice roll on the fire. Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll like probably not the jump, right? Because that's a different
The
target.
jump has a D8 component to it. That does double, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever seen green flame blade crit before.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
never
your
happened.
first bit hits, and the second your jump does 7 damage.
I guess that critting's not a big deal when they're both fucking ones.
That's true.
Alright, well, and I'll step over this person, and Spectre, just come over here and get his advantage. Let's see here. Let's see here. Spectre. Oh, fuck, I added too much shit to this. I added all my minions. Let's see here. Where's Spectre at? There it is. Advantage. And I think they get a bonus for my charisma or something. Let's see here. Get a +5 to attack rolls. Just the attack? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, it still hits, so you do 13 necrotic damage to him.
Alright.
Is the con save to avoid having his
Uh,
max hit points reduced?
Yeah, equal to the damage. And at
Okay.
0, they die.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna kill him. He's gonna die before that happens. Alright, anything else?
Oh yeah, for me, I'm done. Okay, he's gonna do a spectral punch, I guess. Well, I guess he has no hands. He's gonna...
No! What tragedy is this? I cannot punch. I cannot draw blood.
He's just gonna flail with his stumps.
Yeah. Let's see. So Elena
Actually, no,
is...
he can do a gory thing. All he's got like femurs and just like some bones sticking out. He's just stabbing with his... no
I just
more
stab him
hands.
with it.
Yeah, he's stabbing with his bone sticking out. There you go. That's pretty
okay.
tragic.
There we go. So Elena finally breaks through this pugilist's guard and charges forward into the next one.
Decided to do something.
Well, that was short-lived. She misses both the remaining attacks.
All right, let's not recruit this lady.
She either misses or crits.
I don't know if I trust her.
Then it is Elijah's turn.
How's this guy looking?
Bloodied.
Like extremely? Like on his last breath, or just bloody?
Just bloodied. This guy looks like he's on his last breath.
Okay. Persistence can't give me advantage. Okay, I'm gonna take my advantage swing on the other guy first.
That's a hit. And 29, 33. That still kills him.
Cool. And my swing on the other guy.
That's a miss.
I'm gonna be making that swing like as I walk, and I'm gonna get on this side of him just to give persistence advantage when he gets back up.
Okay. So that puts us at Minx. Minx, your area is clear.
So I think it's just more mocking going on.
It helps.
Who are you mocking?
The pugilist next to persistence, and the one next to Elena.
Okay. They both fail. And -3.
Would the 6 have been enough to kill that one?
No.
Dang. Oh well.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay. Persistence.
Yeah, just
Yep, you finish him off.
and then come over here, put another seal on this guy down here, and make my attack against him.
Yep, that's a hit. 17.
And additional 12.
All right, he's not looking good.
All right, that's me.
All right, Jacques.
Alright. Against that pugilist next near me.
That's a hit.
6 slashing. Um,
That's a crit.
Alright. Level 2 Divine Smite. "15 slashing, 30 radiant."
45.
45, 51 points into him.
I would assume that would like kill him.
Hot knife. Hot knife
Uh,
through butter.
He has 1 hit point left
After all that?
after all of that. He had barely been
Elena
hit
could
before.
hit anything.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, if Elena had hit him, he would be dead. But he did. But alas, she did not.
She was not gonna fair. I imagine Wurtguth was gonna fucking beat her up.
After the hit, after the devastating splash, I'm just gonna look at him and go, "Surrender."
Never. Blood for the blood god.
Of course.
Do it. Cast my soul into the abyss. My heart craves violence. And it's his turn.
Persistence gets very annoyed knowing that he's now gonna have to kill these fuckers a second time after he's dead.
They look forward to it.
Ah!
Gotta throw some rocks at you in hell.
12 doesn't hit you. 18 doesn't hit you. 12 also doesn't hit you. Is he the only pugilist left alive? I think he is. Yep. Wurtguth can't get into the fight anywhere. So let's see. So he's gonna look around. I guess he'll sit down at the bar. Just look over to Minx and be like, "So, you pour me a drink?" The warriors. Let's see. The 2 ones at the top are still distracted fighting each other. Yep. And the one next to at the bottom is gonna look over at Tenalis and be like, "Yes, finally a good fight, Ah!"
I'm
And
gonna let them hit me.
yeah, he just his axe hits your frost shell, and
Which one is the one? Is that the 4?
the 9 at the end.
Oh, okay. I saw this other 23, so yeah, breaks through it. I take 1 damage.
So
I'm at 58 of 59, guys.
it just barely scratches your helmet, and then the frost works its way up his axe blade. Rime forms along the handle, and then onto his arms and hands, and he's just like ah, and explodes in a bunch of ice shards.
Well, what a mess. I'll clean that up, master.
And then it is Tenalis' turn.
Let's see here. Go kill that one over there, will you? And let's see here. Let's see here. Wait, where do I hit the attack button at? Oh, it's this one. +5. Nah, that's fine.
Yep, that's a hit. Against the pugilist.
I imagine he had 1 HP left, so.
Yeah, so he's dead.
He's gonna take his life force. I don't know if that stops him from going to hell, but he took it. Fortunately, this is just a specter, not a wraith. A wraith would just make him another specter. It's unfortunate. And I guess I can just shoot at those guys over there and just not do anything else. I guess they gotta be taken care of. Or I guess we would watch them.
You just
You know
watch
what?
him kill it.
Yeah, it's a time for a drinky. To pull this guy off the counter, I'm gonna sit down. So
Okay.
how you guys been?
Would you like a drink, comrade?
Yeah, what do they have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but if you give me a moment, I'm sure I can find something.
I'm going to hand the bag of holding to Elijah and say, start stowing the bodies, and I'm going to walk to meet this other lady.
Okay.
I guess the two berserkers are fighting each other.
Yeah.
I mean, we might as well enjoy ourselves.
Okay. Well, it's not going to last very long.
As
Elena's
soon
going to
as
charge
one
this
of them
one.
wins, I'm gonna as soon as one of
Snipe
them
the
wins,
other
I'm
one.
gonna be throwing at the other one.
Yeah.
Well, I was just like, let them fight, and then when one wins, they can know that they won. And then we can kill them.
All right. Well, Elena will wait here then, and then we'll do
Let
another
them
turn
fight
of them.
Elena. Let's enjoy the show. Fast forward.
All right.
Has anyone here played Fallout New Vegas? I'm thinking of the guy who shows like, yeah, who won the lottery? I did, and then you just kill him immediately after that. That's what I'm picturing right now.
They have a lot of casino tokens on them.
What was it? It was like 53, I think. So this is where they're at right now, just so you guys
One's
can
been
see.
winning that pretty handedly.
Yeah. One of them got 2 crits, and the other one's been missing. So.
Oh, that's pretty one-sided.
Yep, and the one that has been getting crits just got a 3rd crit, and the other
Oh.
one missed. So
Obviously,
there you
they're
go.
pretty superior.
It's all about pre-rolling those dice.
And then Elijah snipes the last. He's like, he chops his friend in half, and he's like, turns around, and he's like, "All right, who's next?" Well, where'd everybody go? Thunk. Ugh. And he's dead.
He's gonna come over here and just like ghost punch them.
He's like, "Yes, I'm the winner. I'm the last one surviving. I win." All right, and you guys have won. So that also brings us to 12, to midnight. So we shall
Mhm.
stop here, and we shall deal with the aftermath of all this and check in with the kids next week.
We learned a
Exciting. We have
valuable lesson. Don't let persistence challenge someone to
I
one-on-one.
every time this campaign turns into regular D&D and it's not just politics and warfare, I get fucked.
I
not
just
every
that
day you
I'm
find a
glad
cult
this
in
was
the basement.
recorded. I'm glad this was recorded because we definitely need the quote immortalized of "It's all right. She looks like a caster."
Wasn't wrong. Let's see.
Like
What
a
would
t-shirt.
have happened if I would have just surged for that first thing instead? And then see
We're wasting
No.
all
Well,
your
you
good
did
Blood
it.
Bowl rolls. Kiska's gonna roll you now.
12. So let's see. That's would all those have hit?
Her AC was 15, I believe. So yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so 26, 33, 49, 49 plus 31. That's, what is that, 80?
80.
Yep, that would have killed her. She had 78 hit points.
Well,
Let it be known.
Look
Lev,
what
it's
you
a
did.
duel. It's a
Look what
duel.
you
You
did.
blow cooldowns in the
You
beginning.
You held back.
I thought I had
what a
2
guy
turns. I thought I had 2 turns.
This is what happens when
No,
you hesitate
learned
in a
that
duel. You get
mistake.
fucking owned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have wasted your shot.
I shouldn't have. Should.
Shouldn't. You're not. Yeah, not throwing
He
away your
stood there
shot.
and he
The
waited
Hamilton
for it.
reference.
I was gonna say, there's like a whole song about that. There's a couple
Yeah.
songs
He
about that.
just waited. He just
But
waited
basically
for
a
it.
whole play at this point.
You really
And
waited for it.
Instead, I got played.
Come on.
with that, then I'm gonna head off. I will catch you later.
Here, folks.
Catch
All
you
right.
later.
See you later. Hope you had fun.
Good night.